Okay, welcome back. My last video was a quick little heads up that I'm multifaceted as a human being. Not just a special forces guy, but a published writer to boot. I wrote these books back in 98 and 99. Okay. 4 books in the Executioner series. And I joined the Army originally as a field trip research project to learn what it is like to be a soldier so I could translate that experience realistically into my prose. Above all else, you can conclude that I have absolutely no qualms whatsoever about infiltration in order to get a story straight. In the face of the NDAA, this has been nature's way of telling me it is time to drop the cover and revert back to my true identity. That of being a writer. Not just any writer, a fiction writer. That is where I excel. Now what the hell does all this moppery with intent to gawk have to do with my opening salvos here? All this talk about the resistance and how to bring down this house of cards known as the New World Order. Oh, it has everything to do with that subject matter. It is my preferred choice as the delivery system for insertion of the subversive thought virus into the minds of the majority. Remember that definition I opened the last video with? Subversion is a form of effects-based targeting on human terrain. What does that really mean? Well, to me it means that subversion is the fine art of altering human allegiances, of compelling human beings to switch sides, so to speak, or to persuade those sitting on the sidelines to pick a side, your side, and to turn those working for the enemy into double agents working for your cause while appearing to still support the enemy apparatus. That's the real game of subversion. It is what the resistance does. That is its job. A resistance subverts an enemy state from within and from without. The resistance component tasked with doing the subversion from within is the underground. The auxiliary and the guerrillas do the subverting from without. Okay, let's talk about the optimal message delivery system. The science of selling tells us an important truth about human beings. Human beings make buying decisions based on emotion first, and then they use logic to justify their decision. So the more emotion we can elicit from the target audience, obviously the more effective our communication is going to be, right? So pop quiz, which message delivery vehicle do you think has more bang for the emotional buck? A, the rape scene from Death Wish, or B, a clinical news anchor reporting of the facts of the same incident? If you answered A, you are starting to get the picture. Pop quiz number 2. Which film do you think more people have actually seen? A, The Matrix, or B, Endgame, the documentary film by Alex Jones? If you answered A, move to the front of the class. When we are talking about evoking high human emotion and in capturing the interest of huge slices of the human population, fiction as a delivery vehicle stands head and shoulders above its non-fiction counterparts. Selling also informs us on another key point of human psychology. Human beings are absolute suckers for compelling stories. If you can tie your product or service into their emotions via the use of compelling storylines, you'll get the sale every time. That is a proven fact. So now maybe you can see just how subversive fiction can potentially be. Your subversive message must be masterfully interwoven with a storyline that evokes massive emotional responses in the target audience. If you can do that, you will also completely bypass the critical faculties of the conscious mind and drive your thought virus directly into the subconscious at the individual level and the collective consciousness on the mass level. Buy the ticket, take the ride, out here.